Okay. What's up, my leg gamer? Yeah, so I think he officially got impeached, right? I think he officially got impeached. Whoop-de-freaking-do. The battle's not over, my friend. It is not over. Okay. I'm gonna finish adding in the audio today. And I'm quite pleased because my internet has been pretty good, significantly better than what I remember before the internet upgrade. So quite happy with that. What's up, Donnie? Yeah, I'm sure they're happy in your family right now. I'm sure they're angrily watching Fox News. Well, if we didn't have people excited to vote for Trump to protect them, we do now. So there's that. This might end up helping him, to be honest. We don't know. But let us not worry about the politics. Yeah, I mean, it's a time to be with family, so it could be quite polarizing with people. But I don't know, man. It's just yeah, make Christmas more exciting, I guess. Yeah, Christmas is now officially like Thanksgiving, where it's just like no politics, none, no politics. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm very torn on this impeachment thing. I think people are celebrating a little too early. It's a little weird to be celebrating already. It's not. The process is not even done. The Simpsons predicted Trump's well. What did the Simpsons say? I know they predicted his presidency, which is weird, on the steps. Let me see. Let's see what Twitter's saying. House of Representatives impeaches President Trump. Wonderful. Appearing to surprise some of the crowd, Trump says that the late Democratic Congressman John Dingell might be looking up, like from hell, rather than looking down from heaven. What's crazy is that, like, some people, I saw some videos of like some representatives like talking about Jesus and God. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is going on here? God. Now let's go into the Senate, where Mitch McConnell, the evil, dastardly turtle, will conduct a fair and full investigation. None of that is going to happen. Like, McConnell's going to do every backhanded political trick to not get this dude impeached. It's crazy, man. Like, this is so ridiculous. Very sad, the state of America right now. Jesus was brown. Yeah, he's from the Middle East, bro. He's not a white dude. He's from the Middle East. Jesus was brown. That's funny. All right, let's get to work. Let's not worry about all this nonsense. 100%, Donnie. 100%. 100%. Jesus did not want to help the poor. Okay. First thing is first. I need audio of Kyle saying Tiger Woods. This is the first thing. Alright, I don't agree with Emma's take on this, but I do want to hear what she has to say. Let's see, while we look.
Hello! Some important news tonight, guys. Mid-rally in Michigan, the House approved not just one impeachment article, they improved the second right before I was about to go on air. So, oh man, here we go. I am a little frazzled, but this is huge news, so I had to share it with you guys. So, on the first article of impeachment, every Democrat in a district won by Clinton voted yes, except for Jose Serrano of New York, who's in the hospital, and Tulsi Gabbard voted present. It's almost like I was always right about her all along, and she's just auditioning to, or not all along, recently when she showed her true colors, and she's auditioning to just basically be a co-host on Dave Rubin's show. So every Democrat in the district won by Clinton voted yes, except those two. And then every Democrat in the district won by Trump voted yes, except to Colin Peterson, who is a pro-life, far-right Democrat who is notoriously terrible, and Jeff Van Drew of New Jersey, who is going to change his party very soon to Republican. Now, as I was preparing very quickly and rapidly for this video, the Democrats also voted yes on obstruction. So they have passed both articles of impeachment in the House. Now, for the House, for you guys who don't know, it's only an up or down vote. In the Senate, when it's passed along for removal, then it's 2/3 vote, and it's very unlikely that that is going to happen. So it's very unlikely that with Mitch McConnell leading the Senate, that Donald Trump is going to be removed from office. It's a Republican majority. You might be able to get a few Republican votes, the Susan Collinses of the world, who like to ride that fence. But overall, you're not going to get the 2/3 needed to remove Trump from office.
Right.
But it's important to get these guys on record, because this is a criminal president, and more crimes are going to be unearthed as he leaves office. Once he eventually, hopefully, leaves office, God willing, he doesn't get another term and leads us towards potential fascism. I've said for a while that he's the most dangerous president in modern American times, perhaps ever. Not the most destructive, because I don't care about the tweets. I don't care about the decorum. Bush killed more people than Trump has, recklessly started all of these wars, created an institutional framework of just doing away with the rule of law.
It's weird because she already admitted defeat. She admits, like, okay, we have a little victory, but it's not going to go through to the Senate, and so he's probably not going to be removed from office. But like, it's like these little celebrations, they mean nothing. Then people are like celebrating. It's like, you shouldn't be celebrating. Like, there's just more to it. Like, people are very uninformed.
In the name of national security to fight terrorism, just bloodthirsty, horrible, horrible leadership. Donald Trump is dangerous in the sense that he has the potential to lead us to fascism. He hasn't done so yet, but I fear that if emboldened by this next election, that he just might. So it was important that the Democrats show some fight, put their names down on this piece of paper that will be talked about in history books, and the Republicans will similarly have to do so, and defend Donald Trump, this clown that we have in office, this fascist wannabe, this misogynist, racist, all of those things. So yes, again, that's how the vote actually played out. And if I were, thinking Machiavellian-ish, right, in a Machiavellian way, I wish these proceedings were a little bit more drawn out, because we want the senators in the Senate, the Republicans, to feel the heat in their home states as November rolls around, when it's closer to their election time, because there are going to be a lot of people who see this for what it is, as a clear-cut quid pro quo illegal use of the presidency. And the House made this clear. Russiagate was so convoluted, and all this Manchurian candidate stuff. It was not as clear-cut as this. So I see people on Twitter who are, I have a little cold. I see people on Twitter who are comparing it to that and saying, oh, the Democrats, people on the left, this is a political disaster for them in the same way. No, it's very different. The Ukraine thing is really easy for people to digest, and it was super obvious. The Russia thing was a lot of conjecture, and in some ways, from the perspective of a lot of people who have read too many spy novels and who obsess way too much over the blob, the military-industrial complex, and aggression towards Russia. But not that there wasn't legitimacy there, but again, this is super clear. People see this for what it is.
I sped up the video. That's why she has Ben Shapiro syndrome.
He tried to leverage taxpayer dollars, super clear, for investigations into his political opponents, and everyone can see it. So it's clear cut. It's a political win. And when you have to get these senators, who are much more high profile than the hundreds of House members and congressmen and women out there, when you get them on the record saying ridiculous things, it's actually going to hurt them politically and help the Democrats. Now, I think the Democrats need a way better message beyond Donald Trump and his corruption, and that's going to need to be delineated and figured out basically based on who the presidential nominee is, because they set the tone, they set the agenda.
Whoa,
so if it's a Joe Biden, we're in big trouble. If it's a Bernie Sanders, I would argue if it's an Elizabeth Warren, we're in a lot better shape. Although Bernie is obviously the ideal situation. I've made that clear. So, yeah, that's really where we stand right now. The fact that they just passed these 2 articles is super important. And, yeah, those no votes, the 3 of them there, or no, the 2, I'm so sorry. And let me just make sure that that's true. Yeah. Okay, so there was differences in terms of the article 2 votes are coming in. See, I'm doing this on the fly. 1 Democrat voted yes on the first article. Jared Golden of Maine voted yes on the first, no on the second. Bizarre thing to do. But Jeff Andrew and Colin Peterson, the Democrats I mentioned before, Andrew, now the Democrat for long, voted no on both. Tulsi Gabbard voted present on both. What a coward. I mean, in this instance, she served. I thank her for her service. A political coward at the least in this. Or, I don't get what her game is. She's not running again. So, this is, again, to audition for a Fox News show or a Dave Rubin co-hosting thing. I don't get it. I think this is crazy. And Justin Amash, the lone Republican, voted yes on both articles. So, hey, we're going to dissect this a little bit more tomorrow. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching. And, this has been a long process with the Trump impeachment proceedings. Thanks for sticking through and watching with me. I will have more coverage on this tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't like that take at all. Murdoch, what's up, man? Alright. So, we're on a hunt right now to find a audio clip of Kyle saying Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Hold on. Lift up my desk. Just a little bit. Okay. So we need audio of this, please. You just came from playing Civilization. Ooh, nice. Civilization 6. That sounds pretty cool, man. Sounds pretty cool. Okay. Let's find this audio. Let me see if it's in here.
Tiger Woods was...
He says Tiger Woods there, so maybe I could take out all the clips. Let me see if he says it multiple times.
Arrested for DUI or suspicion of DUI the other night. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. He, at first, the reports were, he was driving erratically. But then come to find out today, right before I came on air, apparently he was pulled off to the side of the road with the engine on and his blinker on. I think in park. Pretty sure in park. And he was, sleeping. So he pulled off to the side of the road, engine on, blinker on.
Oh, it's
sleeping.
a she.
And
scandalous murder.
When the officer, woke him up to talk to him, he was just fucking zonked out of his mind, son. Now, he released a statement after this happened. And he said, look, I want to, by the way, hilariously bad mugshot. He said, look, I want the public to know alcohol wasn't involved. But here's who called that in the first place. Me. So,
he looks terrible.
A lot of people who listen to the show know I love golf. I'm a golfer. I was a big Tiger Woods fan growing up. You watched him fucking dominate week in and week out. Sun goes up, sun goes down, Tiger Woods dominates. Those are the things that were sure things. But he's had a bunch of knee surgeries. That was in the mid 2000s or maybe even some in the early 2000s. But recently, he's had 4 back surgeries. 3 of them the same procedure. One of them a slightly different and slightly less invasive procedure, which was the most recent one. And what happened is for a bunch of those back surgeries, he came back too soon and kind of re-injured it, which is why he needed more surgeries. So 4 back surgeries is you're getting to the point where it's like, oh, you're lucky you could walk, never mind play golf. But you know what happens as a result of having 4 invasive surgeries in your back? You get a lot of pills, son. And so you can get a prescription easy for Vicodin, Percocet, Molly Percocet. Okay, I was starting to sing. For those of you who don't know. So there were press conferences that I've seen, back when Tiger made some of his returns, where he's talking in the press conference, and I'm like, oh, he's high as fuck. He's got the red eyes, a little bit of the squinty eyes going on, really kind of slow. When he talks, it's like a little slurred and like, yeah, I was thinking that on hole number 16 was, and I caught it.
This might be good enough.
He saw the footage. He's like, oh, hell yeah. And I was amazed that nobody else saw it. And my concern at the time was pain pill addiction. That's what it looked like. And now with this, I'm like 100% on that. Now he says, oh, it was a mix of medications and it was a bad reaction and blah, 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 blah. Well, I think he was only on 4 medications. One of them he's no longer on, so he's on 3 medications. And the doctors, when you're dealing with 3 medications, the doctor's going to know if there's that kind of a reaction with 3 of them. I mean, if you're up to like 7 or 8, like sometimes older people are on like 7 or 8 medications. Yeah, sometimes they conflict and people don't fucking, there's a bad reaction.
Is that what we call it now, Murdoch? Civilization 6?
The best doctors in the world, because he's a billionaire athlete, one of the most famous people in the world. People, they're going to know. So my guess is
that what the kids are calling it?
On pain pills, tried to drive, pulled over to the side of the road, was arrested for suspicion of DUI, and he's been released. But man, it's sad. It's just sad to see, because like I said, Tiger Woods was. People forget how good he was. Like golf is impossible for anybody who's played golf. It's just impossible. Like you can't. It looks easy on TV. Like, oh, just hit the ball in the thing. Try playing it and let me know.
You
how that
bugger
goes.
off.
So a golf tournament, there's like over 100 people in the field. I think he won 25% of the tournaments he played in. That's not like when there's over 100 people in a fucking field, you don't win 25% of the tournament. That's not a thing. He has the record for number of cuts made. There was one time after his dad died, he went out there and won 7 or 8 tournaments in a row. Again, that doesn't happen in golf. In his prime, he obliterated fields. He got to 14 majors by such a young age that he was well ahead of Jack Nicklaus's pace to hit 18 majors. So he was just a god on the course, and his talent, it was unmatched. And now to see him go through this is just like super sad to watch. It's like watching the destruction of a hero from your childhood, at least in certainly to me, that's what I see. So anyway, I hope he gets better. I hope everything gets sorted out. And I just feel bad for the guy at this point. He still wants to come back and play because this most recent back surgery was a different kind of back surgery that relieved the nerve pain he was experiencing beforehand. So I think he'll still get back out there, but he obviously has to deal with this kind of stuff before he gets back out there because to me, this looks like an addiction. I know they're going with the line that this isn't an addiction and wasn't just the pain pills, but it's true the breathalyzer showed no, alcohol in his system, but the report says he was sluggish, slurred his speech, dopey, they put in the police report, couldn't walk without help.
Hey, fucked up.
And just all around, it looks like somebody who's just high off their ass on opiates. So anyway, I hope he gets better, and there are the facts of this story.
Okay, this was good enough. I needed instances of him saying Tiger Woods, golf. Obviously he's fanboying about Tiger Woods. I don't think we need anything else, but there are some videos. You want to see his golf swing, guys? So we could put the rumors to rest. Little fat hogs. I don't know shit about golf. So he has like people are like, this is fake. It's funny.
Business. So there's been a whole bunch.
Okay, so this is funny. Actually, I've never seen this. Sergio Garcia racist comments to Tiger Woods. The audio here is pretty bad, so we're not going to use these two, but I thought they were interesting videos to watch nonetheless. Yeah, I heard that. I don't know shit about golf, but like I can hear a good swing when I see it.
Bunch of drama, and then Tiger ended up winning the tournament, and Sergio Garcia in an epic collapse.
All right, well, let's watch these while I get the audio.
4 balls in the water in the last 2 holes. Finished with like quadruple bogey, double bogey, some horrendous finish.
Triple bogey.
And so they've been sniping back and forth. Tiger was asked in a press conference, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, like, is there any chance that you and Sergio would bury the hatchet and you'd go out for dinner at the U.S. Open? And Tiger goes, no. Everybody was laughing. It was funny because he was just straightforward, like, yeah, no, I'm just not interested in that, right? Well, Sergio Garcia was at a European tour event.
Watch this. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
At a dinner. And he was asked by the Golf Channel's Steve Sands, quote, will you have Tiger over for dinner at the U.S. Open?
I want to watch this. I'll be right back. I'm back. What? Soap? The fuck you guys talking about soap?
All this behind you. So he was asked essentially the same question that Tiger was asked. Sergio's response was, sure, we'll have him over every night. We'll serve fried chicken. Oh, that is cringeworthy, man. That's cringeworthy.
What the fuck?
So then he came out just minutes later because everybody was like, what have you done, Sergio? And he gave his stock apology, probably from his agent. Quote, I apologize for any offense that may have been caused by my comment on stage during the European Tour Players Award dinner. I answered a question that was clearly made towards me as a joke with a silly remark, but in no way was the comment meant in a racist manner. Oh, really? Okay, fine. We forgive you. No problem. Okay, that's obviously racist. What do you mean the only reference for fried chicken in that respect is a racial stereotype, right? So, to add on top of this, I don't know if you guys know this, back in 1997, there was a golfer, Fuzzy Zeller, who, when Tiger Woods was leading the Masters, he was like, I just hope he doesn't serve fried chicken at the Masters dinner, which the winner the next year gets to pick what you eat. And again, I was like, all right, so look, here's my breakdown of this, right? I love how people are still asking the question. Like, well, is it racist? I'm not sure. I can't believe there's a debate. Now, you guys know there are times where I disagree with, like Torre gave this long speech a while back, a few months ago, where he was saying something was racist, and I was like, no, I don't buy it. That's just fucking not racist, right? Remember, I think, what was his name? Gottlieb and Charles Barkley and the whole round table. They were talking at the NCAA tournament.
Hey, Lila, how are you?
And it was all black guys and one white guy, and the white guy was like, I'm just here to give the white guy's perspective. And it was like, that I didn't think was racist. I just think the guy's incredibly awkward.
The white guy's perspective.
But this is blatantly obvious, man. I mean, it's rubbing it in your face. What's the next step? What more would he have to do to be racist? Walk up to Tiger Woods when he's at the golf range and put a watermelon down while he's in blackface and do a jig or something? Like, come on.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, it's the most obvious thing in the world. But you ready for where my sinister mind kicks in? Do you have any idea how much I was wishing that Tiger's response to Sergio, and by the way, he released some stock, like, it's very offensive and hurtful and not right, and he's right, I agree with him on all that, he's right about that, but I wanted him so bad to be like, oh, no, that's cool, no problem, Sergio's got to come mow my lawn first. Am I wrong? Am I the racist one now? I'm just joking, calm down.
How's that racist?
Calm down, right?
How's that racist? I don't get that one. You have to come on my lawn now. I don't get that. Can someone explain that to me?
Business Insider had this fantastic article basically documenting the work ethic of Kobe Bryant, and let me just say, I am absolutely amazed. Now, we should already know, when you have a conversation about somebody like Kobe Bryant or like Tiger Woods, for example, that these are guys who have dedicated so much of their time to fucking women. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, to mastering their craft.
What?
And also fucking women. But so Kobe Bryant, listen to...
Oh, because Sergio's Latino? He has to come on my lawn? I guess. I'm not that offended.
A few examples of his absolutely insane work ethic. So... he had decided to lose 16 pounds for the Olympics in 2012. Now, I don't know if you guys can picture what Kobe Bryant looks like off the top of your head, but just know trying to find 16 pounds to squeeze off of that frame, he doesn't have much weight to lose, but he did it, right? And he did it by largely eating nothing but lean meat. If you've ever tried that, you know how incredibly difficult that is. Kobe just woke up one day and said, yeah, I'm going to lose 16 pounds. And his reasoning was because he wanted to get weight off of his knees because he's getting older and he realizes to keep his same quickness he needs to have less stress on his knees, and he would have been playing extra because it was the Olympics. So look, that takes a ridiculous amount of dedication. That's awesome. He showed up at 5 a.m. for practice and left at 7 p.m.
Whoa.
And this was in high school.
That's the whole day.
By the way, I want to be clear, these are all
sourced from multiple different people. None of this is an exaggeration or made up or anything. It's all verified. That's amazing. 5 a.m., showing up at 5 a.m., leaving at 7 p.m. in high school. He'd make high school teammates play one-on-one games with him to 100. In Kobe's worst game, he actually still won 100-12. This was back in high school. He used to practice by himself without a ball. That's according to Shaq. He would show up to practice and see Kobe in the gym running around shooting shots with no ball, dribbling with no ball.
Interesting.
And he was like, yeah, at first I thought it was really weird, but then I realized, yeah, it probably helps him out. No, you don't say. He also counts all of his made shots in practice, and he doesn't leave until he gets to 400. He had Nike literally shave a few millimeters off the bottom of his shoes in 2008 to get, quote, 100th of a second better reaction time. He also watches films of himself at halftime to try to improve. He trains for 4 hours a day during the season and more than that in the off season. He keeps players after practice as guinea pigs to try out new moves on them. And in 2008, Sports Illustrated reported that Kobe will keep random players after practice. Oh, that was the same thing as the other one. But yeah, that's... I mean, look, I know this is a little bit off base of what we usually talk about here, and I don't want to sound too unbearable, but what I took away from this whole story is, holy shit, I need to step my game up in life.
I gotta step up my life. My life is meaningless. That's pretty crazy, man. That is dedication for you. Okay, so we're going to take every instance of Tiger Woods, hey Uncle Biggs, golf, and maybe a little bit of Tiger Woods fanboying. So we're going to do that. Okay. Let's see.
Oh boy, Tiger Woods.
There's one. There's one. Tiger Woods.
Oh boy, Tiger. Tiger Woods.
There's one.
Tiger Woods. Woods. Tiger Woods was arrested for DUI or suspicion of DUI the other night. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. He at first the reports were, he was driving erratically, but then come to find out today, right before I came on air, apparently he was pulled off to the side of the road with the engine on and his blinker on. I think in park. Pretty sure in park. And he was like sleeping. So he pulled off to the side of the road, engine on, blinker on, sleeping. And when the officer woke him up to talk to him, he was just knocked out of his mind, son. Now he released a statement after this happened, and he said, "Look, I wanted a hilariously bad mugshot." He said, "Look, I want the public to know alcohol wasn't involved." But here's who called that in the first place, me. So, I'm a lot of people who listen to the show know I love golf. I'm a golf.
There's golf.
I love golf. People who listen to the show know I love the show. I love golf. I love golf. I'm a golfer.
That's a good one. I love golf. I'm a golfer. Golf, golf, golf. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. Okay. This is too good, man. This is too good. Oh shit.
I love golf. I'm a golfer. I was a big Tiger Woods fan.
There's another one.
I was a big Tiger Woods fan. Tiger Woods fan.
Okay.
Woods fan. Tiger Woods fan. Tiger Woods fan. Tiger Woods fan. Tiger Woods. Woods. Tiger Woods fan. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods.
Okay, that's good. It's comparable. It's comparable to libertarians. I kind of miss listening to libertarian debates. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Kind of miss that. I just feel like we've listened to like a majority of them. I know we haven't listened to all of it, but I want more. I want more of them to call in.
Fan, growing up, we watched him fucking dominate week in and week out. Sun goes up, sun goes down, Tiger was dominant.
There's another one.
Goes down, Tiger was down. Tiger was dominate. Tiger was dominant. Tiger was. Tiger was dominant. Tiger. 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 Tiger was dominant.
You want more Sam Cedar debates? We can find some. We can find some.
Tiger. 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 Tiger was dominates. Those are like the things that were sure things. But he's had a bunch of knee surgeries. And that was in like the mid 2000s or maybe even some in the early 2000s. But recently, he's had 4 back surgeries. 3 of them the same procedure. 1 of them a slightly different and slightly less invasive procedure, which was the most recent one. And what happened is for a bunch of those back surgeries, he came back too soon and kind of re-injured it, which is why he needed more surgeries. So 4 back.
Oh, more of them to call. There was one recently that I did watch. It was like a 20-minute long one. I think the title was Libertarian calls in until like he goes he like loses his mind over demonic or evil Bernie Sanders or something. That one was where that guy was stubborn as fuck. Stubborn as fuck. I think we should listen to that one again. I don't think we've heard that one on the stream. That was the most recent one, I think.
back surgeries. It's like, you know, you're getting to the point where it's like, oh, you're lucky you can walk, never mind play golf. But you know what happens as a result of having 4 invasive surgeries in your back? You get a lot of pills, son. And so you can get a prescription easy for Vicodin, Percocet, Molly Percocet.
You haven't watched that one? Maybe we'll watch that after this, actually.
So there were press
Let me just get this audio.
conferences that I've seen, you know, back when Tiger made,
There's a tiger.
you know, back when Tiger, Tiger made, Tiger made, Tiger made some, Tiger.
Okay.
Made some of his returns when he's talking in the
I love volleyball, dodgeball. Soccer's fun. Man, if there was like a all male like volleyball team, like I'd fucking, or like a co-ed volleyball team, I would have totally fucking played that. I love volleyball. Volleyball in the sand, on the beach. Feel the sand in your fucking feet. Fucking hit that ball, you get all red over here. Fucking love it. Love it.
made some of his returns when he's talking in the press conference, and I'm like, oh, he's high as fuck. He's got the red eyes, a little bit of the squinty eyes going on, really kind of slow. When he talks, it's like a little swerve, and like, yeah, I was thinking a hole number 16 is really and I caught it. I told my buddy about it. He told me about it. Nobody else saw it. I was amazed that nobody else saw it. And my concern at the time was pain pill addiction. And now this, I'm like 100%. Now he says, oh, it was a mix of medications and it was a bad reaction. And blah, blah, blah. Well, I think he was only on 4 medications.
That's the thing in high school. Like there were only women volleyball teams. There was like you play with the guys and the girls like in gym class, but like there was no like team. I would have loved to play that shit or dodgeball or some shit. I love that.
One of them he's no longer on, so he's on 3 medications. And the doctor, when you're dealing with 3 medications, the doctor's gonna know if there's
Yeah, a few schools, like mostly like all boys schools, for the most part. I don't know if that's changed. That's just when I was in high school, but it's a shame.
that kind of a reaction.
Could have been a volleyball superstar.
With 3 of them. I mean, if you're up to like 7 or 8, like sometimes older people are on like 7 or 8 medications, yeah, sometimes they conflict and people don't fucking, you know, there's a bad reaction, they don't know there's going to be a bad reaction. When you're on talking about 3 medications and the best doctors in the world, because he's a billionaire athlete, one of the most famous people in the world, they're going to know. So my guess is he was high as fuck on pain pills, tried to drive, pulled over to the side of the road, was arrested for suspicion of DUI, and he's been released, but man,
Did you guys remember him saying "greatest of all time" or something with Tiger? Because I think I want the audio to be like, Tiger, 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 golf, golf, golf. I'm a golf player. Tiger Woods, and then end with "greatest of all time," something like that. I don't think he said that yet. Correct me if I'm wrong.
it's just sad to see. Because like I said, Tiger Woods was, people forget how,
Oh, here we go. I think we're getting to the fanboy part.
because like I said, Tiger Woods was, Tiger Woods was, Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods.
There you go. There's another. Sure, you said it. Yeah, I think we might be coming up to that. Just want to make sure I didn't already delete it or something.
Because people forget how good he was. Like, golf.
Here's a golf.
Like, golf.
That's a good golf.
Golf. Golf. Golf. Golf is.
Oh my god, he said it twice.
Golf. Golf is impossible. Golf is. Golf. Golf is. Golf is impossible for anybody who's played golf. It's just.
Oh wait, I think I should. Hold on.
Golf is.
I think I want to save the is. Save the is. I'm fucking listening for audio cues for a guy to say golf and or Tiger Woods. What has my life become? Let's see.
Golf is impossible for anybody who's played golf. It's just impossible. Like, you can't. It looks easy on TV. Like, oh, just hit the ball in the thing. Try playing it. And like,
I think I like to try playing it.
try playing it. Try playing it. And let me know how that goes. So a golf tournament, there's like over 100 people in the field, I think. He won 25. That goes. So a golf tournament.
I think we have enough golf.
Golf tournament, there's like over 100 people in the field, I think. He won 25% of the tournaments he played in. That's not, like, when there's over 100 people in a fucking field, you don't win 25% of the tournament. That's not a thing. He has the record for number of cuts made. There was one time after his dad died, he went out there and won 7 or 8 tournaments in a row. Again, that doesn't happen in golf. In his prime, he obliterated fields. He got to 14 majors by such a young age that he was well ahead of Jack Nicklaus's pace to hit 18 majors. So he was just a god on the course, and his talent was unmatched. And now to see him go through this is just like super sad to watch. It's like watching the destruction of a hero from your childhood. At least in certainly to me, that's what I see. So anyway, I hope he gets better. I hope everything gets sorted out. And I just feel bad for the guy at this point. He still wants to come back and play because his most recent back surgery was a different kind of back surgery that relieved the nerve pain he was experiencing beforehand. So I think he'll still get back out there, but he obviously has to deal with this kind of stuff before he gets back out there because to me this looks like an addiction. I know they're going with the line that this isn't an addiction and wasn't just the pain pills, but it's true the breathalyzer showed no, alcohol in his system, but the report says he was sluggish, slurred his speech, dopey, they put in the police report, couldn't walk without help. What? And just all around it looks like somebody who's just high off their ass on opiates. So anyway, I hope he gets better, and there are the facts of this story.
Okay. So I didn't hear greatest of all time.
And let me know how that goes. So a golf tournament, there's like over 100 people in the field, I think.
Let me see. I need like a Like an achievement of Tigers. Let's see.
Won 25% of the tournaments he played in. People in the field, I think. He won.
Maybe this
He
one.
won 25% of the tournaments he played in.
Yeah.
That's not like when there's over 100 people in a fucking field, you don't win 25% of the. That's not a thing. He has the record for number of cuts made. There was one time after his dad died, he went out there and won 7 or 8 tournaments in a row. Again, that doesn't happen in golf. In his prime, he obliterated fields.
I think I like that one in his prime.
Fields.
It's more quippy than like the other one I picked.
In his prime. In his prime. In his prime. In his prime, he obliterated fields.
I think this is a good one.
He got to 14 majors by such a young age that he was well ahead of Jack Nicklaus's pace to hit 18 majors. So he was just a god on the course, and his talent. So he was just a god. God on the course, and God on the course, and his talent was unmatched, and now to see him go through his talent was unmatched, and now to unmatched. Was unmatched, and now to see him go unmatched, and now to see him go through this is just like super sad to watch. It's like watching the destruction of a hero from your childhood. At least in certainly to me, that's what I see. So anyway, I hope he gets better. I hope everything gets sorted out, and I just feel bad for the guy at this point. He still wants to come back and play because this most recent back surgery was a different kind of.
Okay. I think we have enough audio where we can work this. Kriegorism. I have to double check, but I think I have the ability to make an emote. I have to double check that, but we should decide to do that. Let me see. Let me see if I can check this real quick. Twitch Prime. Oh, by the way, if you guys have a Twitch Prime account, you can subscribe for free to a Twitch stream. So from what I understand, like it's like a free subscription pretty much. Like you're not paying $5, but you're like pretty much giving me the revenue for that for free just for having Twitch Prime. You have to redo it every month. So if you guys have that and you don't use it, you know, and you want to throw it my way, please feel free. I'm actually going through my settings. I totally forgot about that Twitch Prime thing. Let's see. Just give us the emotes. Redeemed? Oh, that's... Hold on, let me see this. I should really look into this more. Channel points. Yeah, you can spend channel points to do certain things, like highlight a message and stuff. That's really cool. And Murdoch, you just wasted 100 points. We need to figure out what... Well, first of all, I need to figure out if I have the ability to even make one. Let me see. I think I do. I think when you get affiliate, you can you can do that. Let me see. Do you guys know where to check that? Let me see. Notifications. You have a shit ton of channel points. Yeah, they carry over for a stream, right, Donnie? They all carry over from all the different stuff that you watch. Because I have a bunch too from the people that I watch. Yeah, but it's really that's cool. You can like highlight messages. You can like do different things. Make emails account Corin. I think I have access to one. I think. I just need to know where can I check this. No, that's streaming tools. Let me see. Streaming tools extensions. Oh, I see. These are like cards that you can do underneath the video. Interesting. I should really look into this more. Oh, Sexy Wolf Blitzer? Oh, that'd be funny. That'd be funny because I've seen people do like an emote and then do like a second emote. So it's not, they're not exactly together, but it's like two separate emotes. And sometimes they'll have like up to 5. So I should do like the Sexy Wolf Blitzer, like the Titanic. Like, and his junk blurred or something, like by the CNN logo. Oh, that'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. I need to look, hold on. Creator Camp, is this? How the fuck? Content video producer? No. Community? Roles manager? No. Channel points. Let me see. Channel points, display. Drag and drop an image. Okay, yeah, I should really look into all this. Content. Collect preferences. Preferences affiliate. Affiliate onboarding food affiliate. Emotes. Emotes. Here we go. Here we go. Let me see. Emotes. Bits and cheering. Minimum bits to cheer. Leaderboards, pre-roll ads, all that nonsense. Subscription names. Ah, interesting. So we have subscription names. So this is obviously for like if you pay for a subscription, I can name what you are based on your subscription tier. So a tier 1 subscription would be, I think the regular $5 subscription. The tier 2 would be $9. The tier 3 would be $25. That's something we could do later because I don't think I'm there yet. Ooh, okay. So we have one. Let me see. Additional. Okay, so we have access to one emote. One emote. Additional emotes. One extra emote for $10 subscribers and one extra for 25 subscribers. $25 subscribers. $25 subscribers will access to both emotes. Oh. So I have let's see, tier 2. Okay, so technically I have access to 3 emotes. But I have yeah, but that's for you guys. Like, you couldn't Murdoch, you're wasting your points. You're giving me anxiety. So you guys only have access to the 2 other ones if you pay. But I can do, let me see this one. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I see. Guys, we have one emote. What should our one emote be? Yeah, let me just show you guys here. Yeah, so we have the one here, so we can make this. I think this is accessible only for $5 subscriptions. I have no idea. Tier 1, yeah. We need to think of an emote. And if you have Prime, you'll get it for free. So you can keep doing it every month or something. Sexy emote or a funny Kyle face? Because it's very small. Kyle getting high. we got to put some thought into this. Technically, I should think about 3, but I really don't think, or nor should I expect people to pay the $10 25 is a lot for a month for just like watching a Twitch streamer. I don't know, personally. I shouldn't expect people to give me like $10 or $24 for a subscription. We don't have any subscribers, and but the Prime might be a good incentive. Like if you have Prime, you get this emote of Kyle getting high. Ooh. I think I should do... Oh, you know what? Emilyn, how are you? I made this thumbnail for Corin. Oh, I have the 3 emotes in my head, guys. It's in my head. All 3 of them. Okay, so hold on, where is this? Freelance projects. I think you guys are gonna like this idea. Let me see. Where is it? This one. This is what we're gonna do for the emote. A cartoon version of Kyle looking like this. Boom. And I think the tier 2 emote will be Seltzer, and the tier 3 will be Life. Boom. I think we have to do that. And I have this pretty much done. I just have to put my cartoon model here. I think we'll do that. Not tonight. We won't do it tonight. We'll do it another time. So that might be a good incentive for people to give me their Twitch Prime, their free Twitch Prime subscription. That's really cool, though. So you can't do this shit on YouTube. You can't do this shit on YouTube Live unless I'm unaware of that. I don't think you can create emotes and shit for YouTube. Yeah, I mean, like, you drank a lot last night, I remember. You were, like, just, like, passed out. Okay, alright. Good. Making progress. I gotta get this, it's not Sexy Wolfie. I know I can unlock. I'm not sure how... Donnie, do you know how it works? Like, if you get more subscribers, like, you have access to more emotes? Is that how it works? Like, how are you able to, like, create more emotes? I think it's through subscribers, right? YouTube can keep the chatters. Yeah, that's true. Well, there is a I think there's a plugin where I can have the chat or you guys on my screen. So, like, right above me, I can have, like, a little chat room where it's mimicking what you guys are doing in the chat, so the video will be contained with the chat room. I could do that for when I upload it to YouTube, because I think it's fun, the conversations we have. I think it's 2 subscribers. Yeah, I think it might be that way. You like Twitch? Yeah, I'm glad you guys came over to the Twitch room. I'm not too... How many of you guys made a Twitch account just for this? I'm curious. Or did you guys always have a Twitch account? I know Corin made a Twitch account for me. He popped in the chat yesterday. He's like, "What's up, motherfucker? I made a Twitch account for you." I'm like, I'm touched. And I was trying to show Corin like what happens when you trying to show it's cooler than YouTube Live. To hit the heart button to follow the chat or follow the stream, and see what happens on the screen. That it wouldn't happen on YouTube Live, and he couldn't find the heart. But that's another thing that YouTube or Twitch has over YouTube. Lila did, yeah, I appreciate that. That's awesome that you guys did that. You dig Twitch? Oh, that's awesome. I held before, but didn't use it as much until you started. Nice, man. Nice. Appreciate that. Sadly, you had it as well. Murdoch, you could have just lied. You could have just been like, yo, I made it just for you. Like, I vowed I'd never go on Twitch, ever. And then you changed my mind. Could have said that. But instead, you had to tell the truth. Corin calling me out on the podcast. Yeah, he called me out hard on the previous Colin Corin. And then here he is on Twitch. It seems more lax. It's definitely more lax. 100% more lax. My screen is going crazy. We can watch Family Feud on Twitch without, getting fucking banned on YouTube. You had one but never watched it until your show and even got to just for you. Oh, thank you, Emily. I really appreciate that, guys. That's awesome. It's really cool. I hope I'm able to entertain as much as I can. I know it can be boring. Sometimes just like doing audio shit. But I try to get you involved, as you guys are involved as much as I can with like Family Feud shit. Murdoch sent me the whatchamacallit, the Whose Line Is It Anyway recommendations. If you guys have recommendations for shit you want to watch, feel free. Just as long as it's not porn. I will not watch porn with you guys. That's the line. We have to maintain some boundaries in this relationship, and that is a line I will not cross. You've been on Twitch for about 3 years, so the change didn't make a difference for me. Okay, nice. Yeah, I've always had a Twitch account, but I never really, use it that much years ago. And now lately, I'm like, oh, let me make the move, and it's a good way to spend an evening. Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. That's awesome. It's more creative friendly too. Yeah, definitely creative friendly. Like, we can make emotes. That's awesome, dude. Like, I'm actually excited to make these fucking emotes. One thing you're gonna suggest. Yep. No, Uncle Biggs. No. What can we watch that's funny? I want to listen to that libertarian debate. Actually, we'll go back to our roots. Didn't I already watch some softcore porn at one point, and even on YouTube? Did I? No, we clicked the link, or we did like a Google search and it like forwarded us to like some porn website. We were looking up Wolf Blitzer shit or something. I forget what it was. It was something with the previous Colin Corin, I think. That's funny. That's funny. Alright, let's watch that libertarian. Let's overhear that libertarian debate. Dude, if you go on YouTube, everyone's like, Donald Trump impeached by the House of Representatives. Like, Democrat. Oh my God, this title from the Young Turks. Democrats finally do something. Ugh, man, it's disappointing, dude. It really is. It's disappointing. Let me see what else. What is Tulsi thinking? So everyone, Gabbard not present for impeachment vote. Does Tulsi Gabbard want to be in Trump's cabinet? What? Oh, man. These are really cringe takes, man. These are really cringe. And you got Fox News doing damage control. It's just fucking absurd. All right. Okay. Here we go. It was libertarian debate. Oh, they have a playlist. Sam versus libertarians. 150 videos. Sam's full interview with Bernie Sanders. Did he interview Bernie Sanders? Yeah. Yeah, close the door, please. For what? For what? Okay. Oops. Okay, oh my god, dude. I didn't realize we have a playlist of libertarians. Oh my god, we have a ton. Oh guys, I think we might be going back to our roots here. So I think you deliberately Google something. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I forget what it was. You were going away, you came back, and I was like, "What the fuck, titties?" I tried to call it YouTube because you're watching porn at Google. We're watching like, I think someone recommended to look up this fucking anime girl, and she was like very scandalous. I don't know, I forget. Or somebody was like, "Oh, this chick is hot and she's a porn star," and then I clicked it, and then I think it led me to a porn site or something. Hold on, Sam. Hold on. Pause it. No, it's not pause, Lila. It's pause it. Okay. All right. So this one's actually pretty good. I've heard this one before, but I think it's worth listening to again. Libertarian debate summons evil Bernie Sanders. Oh god, this is nostalgia right here. I'm gonna make this stream nostalgic for like Sam Cedar libertarian videos. If it fucking kills me. We're still doing that Libertarianator fucking episode. I really want to do it after this one, but I really also want to do a Democratic debate moderated by Kyle and Corin for 2020. I think we'll do that, and then we'll do the Libertarian one, 100%. I think that's the flow.
315 area code. Who's
By the way,
this?
that
Where
was
you
a
calling
James
from?
Dobson callback joke earlier.
Hey, Sam, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Oh, very cool. My name's Colt, and I'm calling from Ohio.
Colt from Ohio. What's on your mind, Colt?
That's right. This is actually pretty funny. I'm in my office currently, so I got to shut the door. I apologize. But basically, my brother is a fan of your show, and I don't know much about your show, so I tuned in for the first time today, and he said libertarians should call in and get roasted, and I'm a libertarian, so I figured I'd give you a buzz.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad you've shut the office door. Now, Colt, will you just help me out here? Let's start it this way, because every time I speak to a libertarian, they are a specific type of libertarianism. Will you tell my audience and me what it means to you? Like, what is a libertarian?
What it means to be a libertarian. So basically, it's to me, it's like the opposite of progressivism. Basically, anti-state, generally speaking, just looking for market forces for fixes in the economy and social issues.
Okay, so now, are you talking about no state interference in markets and social issues?
It really depends. I mean, again, there's different definitions of libertarianism, much like there's progressivism. I mean,
I guess.
One second. In a memento. Okay, my bad.
I'm just asking.
Have Michael Brooks laughing in the... Oh, you know what I could do? As he's like debating the Terminators, the Libertarianators, we could have Sam address them, and then right before he shoots them, like, Sam would make a joke or something, and then right before he shoots him, it'd be silence, and then you hear Michael Brooks in the background, just like his voice. You wouldn't see him, or maybe we can include him. I don't know, but we have like his voice in the background, just like echoing like a laughter as Sam's telling a joke, and then we'll have like maybe since I've seen the Terminator now, I've seen Terminator 1 and 2. We'll have Sam try to like do a smile, be like, you know, as the weird thing that Arnold does, trying to smile. He's like, it's very robotic. We could have Sam do it, and while that's happening, we could have Michael Brooks laughing or something, and then like, I don't know, what's that girl's name? Peck. What's her name again? I forgot her fucking name. Shit. The girl, the goth girl. Maybe we could have her say something witty. I don't know, but we could do something fun with that. Yeah. All right. One sec, guys. Give me a minute or two. I'm just gonna help my dad. Jamie, that's the one. That's the one. Thank you. Give me one sec, guys, and we'll continue. I just gotta help my dad with something. One sec. Okay, I'm back. My bad. Let's continue.
Asking for what yours is.
Personally, mine would be along the lines of like Ron Paul. I mean, non-aggression principle, freedom of association, stuff like that.
So do you have a problem with
Private property rights.
do you have a problem with income taxes?
Yeah, I view them as immoral. Yeah.
Income taxes are immoral. Are all taxes immoral?
I don't know about all taxes, but definitely an income tax for sure.
Well, now, what makes an income tax immoral?
Well, I guess you have to first start by saying that taxation is theft, and if you're not admitting that, you're not living in reality. That's like the first basic point.
And now, it's theft of what? Your money?
Correct. And moreover,
Is it? Let me ask you a question. Is it really your money?
Is my money my money? I think you answered your own question there, Sam.
Can you burn it?
Sure, if you're stupid.
No, but I mean legally?
I mean, if your overlords say you can't and you're breaking a law, I assume not, but you could.
Well, did you print it?
No.
You realize that the reason why that U.S. currency has value is because the U.S. government will only take U.S. currency to pay for taxes. Like, I mean, how do you and I agree on the U.S. dollar as the currency we're going to use?
How do we agree on it? I mean, it's what's out there right there by fiat.
Well, what do you mean out there by fiat? Like, it's not like God is making these. The U.S. government is making the dollars. And why does it have value in this country?
Well, it's really subjective. I mean, it's fiat based, right? So the government is a monopoly, and they have a monopoly over our lives. And
Right. They have a monopoly. That's why the money is valuable, because they have a monopoly, because they make the money and then they take it in taxes. And that's the only reason why it has value. And the reason why it has value is because if they don't take it in taxes and they don't have a monopoly of force over whether we pay it in taxes, then it wouldn't have the same value.
Yeah, so you're justifying theft in your own mind, I guess. What's your point?
Well, my point is it's not theft. Because theft is defined.
I mean, this is actually, Sam, to be honest with you, it's not much of a debate. It's definitely theft. I mean, I know some people left of you even to admit that. I mean, eventually you will. Maybe not right now. This conversation on air is kind of embarrassing, I would imagine.
It's embarrassing that I'm not admitting that taxes are theft?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's just true.
Okay. So
what's your next question you got for me?
Well,
I thought this was supposed to be a roast of me, not you. Anyway, go ahead.
It's a good point. I mean, I appreciate that. Now, so your issue is the reason why now why can't you go to the authorities and charge the U.S. government with theft? I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this, because they have an unjust monopoly of force. Is that it?
Well, they do have an unjust monopoly of force, correct. So what about it?
Okay. Well, you're getting very defensive, and I'm just trying to explore this, okay?
Fire away.
But they print the money. So why don't they get to say what gets done with it?
I don't know. I mean, basically, the government is arbitrary by nature, so they just basically create money, they take money where they want to, they print money, they borrow, they steal, they do whatever they want. It's the government.
But so why not? How about this? You can avoid, why are you making the choice to use U.S. government dollars? I mean, exercise your free will and stop using those dollars. And then they don't have the power to do that.
One sec, I just want to check the audio.
Tiger Woods. I love golf. I'm a golfer. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Golf is, try playing it. He won 25% of the tournaments he played in. In his prime, he obliterated fields. God on the course. His talent, it was unmatched.
That's, oh my god, this part in the audio where he's like, golf is try playing it. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta listen to this again.
Tiger Woods. I love golf. I'm a golfer. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Golf is, try playing it. He won 25% of the tournaments he played in. In his prime, he obliterated fields. God on the course. His talent, it was unmatched.
Oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. Okay. Oh my god.
I mean, Yeah, I mean, my entire retirement is in foreign stocks,
Try
foreign
playing.
currencies.
How did you buy those?
everything I get
Golf,
back is
golf.
not a dollar.
How'd you buy those?
What's that?
How did you buy those? I mean, I assume you work at a company. Like, why are you accepting payment with American dollars?
Well, it's like the highest paying job I could get in the society we live in.
All right, so you have a problem with the entire structure of our society.
Yeah, I would say so. It's pretty immoral. It produces lemmings like you who think taxation's not theft.
All right. Now,
Yeah, so I'll put it to you this way.
those
Sam,
foreign
I'll put it this way.
countries.
I,
Excuse me, hold on. Those foreign countries that you have assets in, do they tax as well?
Yeah, equally as immoral, I would say.
So we're starting with the premise that we live in an immoral world because they collect taxes. And in this immoral world, you have a vision of a world without governments, without currencies. But how would property values get protected?
Well, let me put it to you this way, I guess. So I'm going to explain a little economics to you. So on a continuum, further you go to the right, we'll say, is more liberty and more free markets. And then if you go down the continuum to the left, is more state control and government. So
Now that's
the further you go down to
economics.
the left, excuse me?
That's economics.
Yeah, I'm working on it for you. So basically, the more you go to the left, towards what you and your listeners believe, is the more you diminish liberty and freedom, and you basically encumber people with regulations, taxations, just immoral, terrible outcomes.
Right.
And that's just how it works.
This guy's-
That's the world.
All right. Well, that's some. You're throwing some heavy economics on me. But
That's right. Pretty devastating to your psyche there, pal. Anyway, keep going. Fire away. These are pretty softballs. Actually, come to think of it, I think you had Dave Smith and Mark Flair. Some of these libertarian types are pretty popular in the community on, and I think they did a pretty disservice to libertarians because your questions really triggered them. I'm glad we have the reverse of that going on in this conversation. So
yes.
keep them coming, man.
Okay, I will. So
Get me
who's
on
going
August-
to, now you think property values, you said property values are the most important rights. Who is going to protect those
More
rights
than that.
in your
There's
stateless
mad game
society?
shows. There's
Who's going to protect property rights, you're saying?
Yeah, you own a house, let's say. I don't know how you ended up getting that house in this stateless society. Who's going to protect that house?
The person who owns the property.
Okay, so let's say let's personalize it. You own a house, and I come to take your house. What are you going to do?
I would tell you don't take my house, and then if you escalate it further, we do some different things. I mean,
Okay, well, what if I come with
you're talking
like?
about the
All right, Donnie, take it
uncivil-
What
easy,
if I
buddy.
come with
Yeah,
like
I don't
10
get it.
guys with guns, and I say,
Okay.
"Get out! I want the house."
Right, so you're assuming that there's no court system that you're getting at?
Well, I'm asking. I'm not assuming anything. I'm asking you to explain to me what happens, because who sets up the courts if there's a court system? I mean, you just told me
Right,
you
yeah,
want.
so I fed you your, yeah, so Sam, I just fed you your question for you, so about the courts, right? So basically, this is the point. Libertarian societies, the question really is, absent the government takeover something, what happens? And that's the question libertarians have to struggle with
game show, man.
answering, because leftists are intellectually lazy. They basically say the government does everything, what would we do without it? So the point is this. There is voluntary arbitration and mediation out there that is far more efficient and successful than the private active court systems. So basically, down that continuum, you see more of that. You see less of the government.
I just went through an
bullshit.
arbitration system with my my ex-wife, and in the arbitration agreement, there is a provision that if the arbitration is violated or we have a question of it, we would go to a court. Like, here's the thing that I don't understand. And like, I'm trying not to assume anything. I'm asking you, in your vision of a world without a state, where there is no monopoly of force, and I've gone to arbitration, or I've taken your house, it's incumbent upon you to tell my audience, these lemmings, what society is going to be like in your world. And I can tell you, in every arbitration proceedings that has ever happened, there is a provision that says, in the event that there is some question as to whether or not this arbitration is binding, ultimately it will go to court.
Yeah, so are you done? Do you want me to respond or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically you said you predicated this little harangue you went on by saying you assumed nothing. Well, first of all, you assumed that I said there would be a stateless society in my world, but if you want to go down that road, I can say that.
Should there not be a stateless society? You tell me. You just said that all the states are immoral, and I just wanted to. So tell me what there would be.
They are. In lieu of the court system, you're saying?
No, I'm saying, like, I've given you a sense. I've given you a scenario where you and I have a conflict. And you say that there are certain rights that you think should be protected. I'm asking you, how are those rights protected?
Yeah, so in a minarchist version of libertarianism, there is a government apparatus. And then in a full-blown anarchist, it's just purely the voluntary court system to arbitration, mediation, what have you, whatever there's...
Which one are you? I'm asking for your opinion.
My opinion of what it should look like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I guess the first thing I would say before I give my opinion, because it's important to reference it this way. So the reason society is the way it is, there always has to be somebody in charge and always has to be somebody in power in terms of what Democratic voters think, right? So people like left, especially, they like to say we need a certain person in charge, and by all means, we get the right person.
Why do you have to keep characterizing what the left thinks? Forget what the left thinks. I know what the left thinks. I talk about that stuff all day. Why don't you tell me what you think?
Of what the court system look like again? Yeah.
What anything would look like. Why won't you just... I'm literally asking you the least loaded question possible, which is, give me your vision for society. You think our society today, that our government steals your money.
Yeah, I can give you... I can give you... So, despite your shouting, it's a little bit muffled. I can give you my vision of society. So basically, what it would be is voluntary interaction, basically, which is just the market economy, right? I mean, people talk about greedy capitalists. At the end of the day, it's just voluntary consumption and voluntary production. I would just look for mostly that, and everything to be decentralized. So the point is this: there's the theory of subsidiarity, which basically means if a single individual can't handle something on their own, then they look to their family, then they look to churches, they look to nonprofits, municipalities, localities, they move on up. The problem is, like, the great Leviathan we have, the federal government, is what people like Bernie Sanders, his whole charade, look to solve all the problems, when we really just need rapid decentralization. I mean, we really don't need a country like the United States at all. I mean, we have different cultural areas that need to be represented differently, and the top-down approach.
So, like, feudalism.
What's that?
Well, you're talking about a completely
Fucking
decentralized
pen won't... Oh, there it is.
sort of
Jesus
almost
Christ,
like little
finally.
fiefdoms. And I'm still asking you, we still have the same problem. Who is going to, you're saying everything is voluntary. Well, that's fine, but presumably you're going to enter into contracts. They can be voluntary, but people have disagreements all the time in contracts that they enter voluntarily. Who will adjudicate that?
The arbitration mediation stuff within that.
And what if I decide not to abide by the arbitration mediation? Do they have a police force?
Yeah, and this is where Dave and I can answer the questions. I'm not afraid to answer them because they're more difficult. And like I said,
I know everybody else sucked. You're the best, but listen. I'm asking you. Someone has a monopoly of force in your system, correct? Right? Or is it just that we have competing armies and the strongest one wins?
There is no monopoly of force. I appreciate you cutting me off, I guess. Do you want me to answer the question about the private security, I guess? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So basically, think of it this way. Local police jurisdictions who basically just show up after the fact accidents and issues anyway, don't really do much. Those type of people, you could just say, per household, how much money is this payroll hitting each household? And you take that money and you allow it to be in the hands of people who set up their own private security systems on their own property. And that's basically it. Pretty simple.
Okay, so it's feudalism what you're talking about. I will have my fiefdom.
I don't know the definition of feudalism. That's your term, not mine.
Okay, well let's look it up here for a second.
Related. So for people who are non-property owners, because in feudalism, serfs would work the land for feudal lords. Is that how non-property owners would like get by? Is that what they would do?
Who would be living? I mean, what do you mean non-property owners?
I mean non-property owners. Most people in the world don't own property. You're aware of that, right?
Sure, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so what would, in your ideal fantasy universe that you're building, what would they do? Would they work the land? I'm getting, because this is actually...
Well, the wealthy people would have their own armies or their own paramilitaries or police forces.
Right.
Right? And they would all... And so if you and I went to arbitration and I felt you broke it and you felt like you didn't break our agreement, then it would really just be resolved by if my paramilitary force was better than yours, and then I would win.
Yeah, so you guys mind if I respond? There's a lot here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so first, just a little educate you guys a little more. So basically, there's a difference between society and government, right? And you guys are in this mentality that, like, government needs to do everything. And you keep saying if the arbitration didn't work out. You keep saying the arbitration didn't work out as if, like, that's the end-all, be-all. I mean, there could be different levels of arbitration, mediation throughout this voluntary, world that we're talking about here. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not sure. Wait a second. I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm pretty familiar with the world of arbitration and mediation, and I don't understand. And I'm being very sincere here. I don't understand what you mean there. That there are different levels of mediation arbitration. Are you saying that if we go to the first round of arbitration, we both sign this agreement, we have a contract, I feel you violated it, we go to another arbitration, you feel that you didn't, maybe we get it resolved there, and then you violate it, or I feel you violated it afterwards. At one point, there has to be a backstop. There has to be someone who says, this is how we're going to enforce this contract.
So yeah, basically, like I said, I mean, for people who are just living in residential communities or what have you, or apartments, maybe they belong to HOAs because they'd be a lot more prolific, where there's waste management and...
I've seen this, and spoilers, he does not admit he's wrong at all. He doubles down, if anything.
In those communities. I mean,
and there's like 7 minutes left.
Can interact with other communities, and that's really the stepping stone for the levels of arbitration. Ultimately, if it goes up to the fantasy world you guys are talking about, Supreme Court, and the decision is unjust, well, I mean, look around the system we have today. There's a lot of unjust decisions being made.
Who
as well.
appoints the Supreme Court in your world?
What's that?
Who appoints the Supreme Court in your world?
Well, it depends what the rules of the communities are. There wouldn't be one giant country of 350 million people screaming about we need Medicare for all. It'd probably be small micro communities, which makes more sense. Hence my decentralization argument earlier.
Yeah, no, I know that decentralization, but I'm saying, in the case of
man.
Right.
Who resolves it?
Themselves, people doing it. If not, they go to their voluntary or private arbitration mediation outlets. Whatever happens, it depends what's going on in the HOAs or the strip malls or whatever.
Can I make
Who supports these HOAs?
Can I make
do you belong to an HOA?
I personally don't.
Okay, I've belonged to
like someone who isn't has a cousin
things like that. I owned a co-op apartment at one point. Okay,
wants to be a millionaire.
Now, if I violate the rules of the co-op, okay,
I could win at least.
The co-op board can say, we're going to evict you. And I could say, no, you're not. I'm going to stay here because I happen to know all you people on this co-op board and you're weak. You cannot evict me.
Right.
I can physically beat you up. And they say, no, we're going to call the police. And then the police come and they have a monopoly of force. And they say, you've got to leave the premises. But in your scenario, what happens? The co-op has its own private police force, but what if I have my own private police force that fights that private police force because there is no overall law. There's no one who has.
Living in a co-op if you have your own private police force. But I mean, the bottom line is this: I mean, you can still have voluntary contracts. You can still have decentralized security. You can have all of those things that the world actually already has, despite government takeovers and everything, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, but they're all enforced by government.
You're not getting too far.
They're all enforced by a government that has a monopoly of force.
Sure, it's not moral. It's just going on. Yeah, you're stating the obvious. Congratulations.
Well, all right. Well, thank you.
Can I give you? I don't know. You know, hey, look, I'm sorry. I want this to do this myself. I think that we should have a world where Lula is president of the Southern Hemisphere and Cone, as well as North America. All problems are arbitrated by me in Brooklyn. No, hey, listen, don't be intellectually lazy. I'm building my own fantasy universe. But in all seriousness, hey, whoa.
Do you mind?
In all seriousness, can you look up two things? Read about the 1850s in Europe, because there's actually a reason, even just economically, that the system you want, which is some form of feudalism, broke down. And that's what happened. Basically, cities started getting built with industrialization. And then for a more modern version of what you're interested in, look up Cali, Colombia in the 1990s and how that cartel ran the city.
I'm actually writing this down because I'm a dispassionate listener. Do you mind if I do my final plug here before you throw me off the phone?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So basically just two things. I appreciate you guys having me on. I'm definitely going to follow the show. My brother actually listens all the time. I think he's actually in medical school right now. He's just a hell of a lot smarter than I am. But couple things. I got a podcast that just fired up about libertarianism. I know you guys don't want to promote that. It's called Millennials Meet Liberty. And then additionally, I just want to...
Millennials Meet Liberty. Is that on iTunes?
What's that?
Millennials Meet Liberty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be awesome if you guys could, like, I don't care if you guys just trash it and write terrible reviews or whatever, as long as people are listening to it. And then if... do you mind if I just say one last thing, take 30 seconds of your time?
Sure, of course.
Yeah, so basically, in the beginning of time, just human civilization was very primitive, and there was wars, and there was fighting, and there's terrible things going on. And through voluntary cooperation and capitalism, we, as in billions of people, have been lifted out of poverty. And I think that's really, really important for people to realize. And as nations become very wealthy, the people at the top like to look around and sensationalize a few people at the bottom and use it to strong-arm the electorate by promising free things and by running deficits and by doing really immoral things. I want your listeners to realize that Bernie Sanders is probably the most immoral candidate running for president in 2020. And that's all I got.
Let me just ask you one more question, Colt. You're millennial. Give me just your age range, just so I have a sense of like what we got going
28.
on. 28. And that's Millennials for Liberty or Freedom? Which one was it?
Millennials Meet Liberty.
Okay. All right, Colt.
That's
well,
a
good luck
title.
with your thing, and do not hesitate to call back in at some other time.
That's a clever name, legit. I like that. Can we find another
Yeah,
case
fun.
of somebody
I
dying
really
from medical
appreciate it. Thank
debt
you very much.
so we can exploit them for the greater immoral? Does anybody have a story of a kid getting ripped off of their medication so we can sensationalize for immoral purposes? Thank you.
All right.
I think the surge
Thanks,
in
Colt.
the numbers really started to change when we could find more immiserated people who really are.
Every dollar that I tax a high-frequency trade and directed to education, I get off on the immorality.
I get off on the pure fucking immorality of it. That Wall Street money turned to a free college. It makes me hard. It's so sick. It's so wrong.
I'm trying to like look up. Jesus. All right.
Then you get rid of medical debt and you invest it in green jobs. You know how depraved that is?
We're gonna be so bad.
We're going to be so
Now hold on.
sick.
I should know this off the top of my head, but theft. The definition of theft is to steal something. The definition of stealing is to take without permission or legal right. Now, here's the problem. Here's the problem with Colt's perspective on this. Law is a function of government. It it is a function of government. It is law can only be enforced. It's not voluntary. It's law. You can either voluntarily comply with the law or not, but law is not voluntary. It is a law.
That's hilarious.
It means that there will be consequences, legal consequences if you do it. The law is set up by government. If the government passes a law that says taxation is legal, guess what? It's legal. Now, you could say it's immoral. You should not be able to set up a currency that you then disseminate and create value by taxing it. You could say that's immoral, and I don't know. It's a function of your system of morality.
Is there any way we could cover more people with health care?
But it's just a fact. It's just a fact. It's not theft. It is not theft. That is a fact. You can say that it's immoral for governments to pass laws that say you can tax. But that's, in my mind, silly, because if they didn't tax, then the money that you have in your pocket would be worthless.
You know what I'd like? More public bike paths funded by taxing billionaires so that average middle-class people can enjoy public spaces. The rush. The pure amorality of it.
All right. I think this is the video where he calls out libertarians for the challenge. See what
There's
this is.
this idea that in portraiture, it's the photographer's job to set the subject at ease. I don't believe that.
It's from 2011. Wow.
Robert Penn Warren was writing about dying and death.
Do you think the flaw with libertarian and Ron Paul thinking is that they believe all humans are good and have no evil in them? Maybe that's why they think all capitalism is good and there should be no government or regulation. I've noticed the more I listen to Ron.
Actually, hold on. Let me go through this real quick.
This guy's crying because he just won. I need to go on a game show, man. That'd be a fucking awesome game show.
Who thinks that?
I would be awesome on a
go
game
on a
show.
game show, man.
Like someone who listens has a cousin who's a light guy at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I could win at least a millionaire.
I don't know why it's like this, but
Millionaire.
I think we're gonna have to finish it.
Guy at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I could win at least millionaire. I could win at least $5,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I could win at least $5,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I could win at least $5,000.
So this is
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
and then it shifts.
I could win at least $5,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I could win.
There's a fly like jumping around the light. It might be burning itself. I don't see steam. I'm like blinding myself looking at this fucking fly. Whatever.
I could win at least $5,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. On Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Because those first couple questions is like...
I like how...
Alright, let's see.
questions is
I
like,
like how we've asked the audience like a few things, and there's a 0% chance that there's anything connection they have for something like that. Remember when I asked?
So this will be when we do the audio.
Remember when I asked them to get me on the Augusta National, the Masters course?
So this will be we have 17 seconds of audio. We'll actually add this in. We'll add this in after. But what is this? This is like 1, 2, 3. This is 3 seconds. So I think we could extend it a little bit. And then Corin falls asleep. As you zoom back out. He's like...
there's so many.
And then he wakes up abruptly.
There's so many game shows.
There's not that many game shows. There's like
even
what?
if they get me on Tom and Dick's like cash grab on channel Dick's like cash grab on channel 700. Like,
okay, this is the transition.
cash.
Another transition. I don't know why it does that.
Like cash grab on channel 7.
And then he's in the cash grab as Kyle's laughing as like money's falling around.
Channel 789. Like there's
like
game
maximum
shows
what?
every-
My God, this fly's losing his fucking mind in that. Ugh. What the fuck is this fly doing? Oh, this is so annoying. Fucking fly. Fuck it. Trying to get rid of the fucking fly, but it's not doing what I want it to do. Hmm. Let's see. Let's go over this.
There's like
game
maximum
shows
what?
Like there's
like
Okay, so we'll do another one here.
Ron Paul and libertarians, they always talk about this theory that if we have no government, the world will be great and everyone be happy and treat each other with respect. That's what I perceive anyways. No, actually, I don't think that they believe that all humans are good and there's no evil in them.
I think they want those weaker people to just die off.
I don't think they care. I think it's even that's not their agenda. They just simply think that the strong, the powerful, the rich, the smart will succeed and the others won't. And that's it. I don't think they think there's no evil. I don't think they think there's no good. I don't.
You're
that's
the
not
weakest
part of
link.
their calculation.
I never saw the
They're
show, but
completely
I saw the
divorced
meme.
from that. In fact, for them, it's just a race. Just let people race, and they think that it is in the best interest of corporations, or that it's part of their agenda to. Let me put it this way. They think that it will behoove corporations to function in a way that helps all of society. But in fact, we can simply look to the idea of stock options as compensation. How the incentives for the leadership of these corporations is not in an alignment with the long-term health of the corporation, not in alignment with the workers of the corporation, not in alignment with the public. Because if I can make a building out of cheaper material and it's going to help my bottom line, just the fact that it's going to collapse on people, and according to libertarians, well, nobody will buy those buildings because you won't move into those buildings. Now, of course, that presumes that it doesn't happen 30 years down the road or 20 years down the road, or the company will be held accountable. I don't know by whom they'll be held accountable. You would have to have the most perfect market. In fact, Stiglitz did his entire, I think got his Nobel Prize because he talked about asymmetrical information in the market. Do you really think, as an individual, like if you get E. coli from spinach, what mechanism is there for the public to be aware that any given spinach or beef is giving you E. coli if there's no government? Well, you could have private rating agencies. Private rating agencies where the beef guy could go to and get a stamp of approval. We could call them Moody's. And maybe they could give you AAA rating on your beef. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, if you ever needed a perfect example of the failure of the market, how about just that tiny slice of it? You have these private rating agencies.
There's maximum what? Maximum 10 game shows in the world.
Shot. Way more than that. There's
that the simple act of pursuing money, which is what libertarians are all about.
mad game shows. There's people who live in Germany that there's fucking German game.
They call it. The pursuit of money my pursuit of money will necessarily benefit everybody. That is what you think if you are smoking pot for the first time as a sophomore in college. And you really get into pot. And you've learned just a little bit about some new things.
There's fucking German game shows. So you got to times everything by how many countries. There's countries there are.
German, bro.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's a good point. You should have put me on the German game show. All right. I can maybe do some Spanish shit. All right. I can maybe do some Spanish shit. All right. I can maybe do some Spanish shit. I just say like some Spanish shit. I just say I just say like
some Spanish shit.
if it was a game show called like See or No and you just or no and you just like say yes or no to whatever they ask you, like
There's no game show called See or No.
there's got to be a game show called See or No where they're just like, do you want to put your head in a bucket of See or no and you just like say yes or no to whatever they ask you, like
There's no
Okay, here we'll have Kyle come in. Salute your shorts, dude. Dude, I grew up on that shit. I grew up on Salute Your Shorts. Camp on the wanna.
If you don't grow out of that stage, you are known as a libertarian when you get older. If you live in this fantasy world, it's all hypothetical. And let's talk about this because this was the hypothetical world that Wolf Blitzer presented to Ron Paul. And in fact, this philosophy is shared by all of them. It's just that they won't come out and say it. They won't come out and say it. Ron Paul will, that's his brand. So let me read some of these comments that we got on the YouTube. And incidentally, when we made that YouTube yesterday, that vid, we didn't have the information about Ron Paul's staffer, the 49-year-old guy who died. We only knew that he had $400,000 worth of medical bills that were left to his mom. We didn't know, and I speculated that that $400,000 may not have been paid off. Well, now we know that they raised less than $50,000 from all his friends and family and churches, and
It was like 34,000.
well, it was 34. I'm being generous. So there's $350,000 left extant. And according to Ron Paul, the mothers and the estate never had to pay it off.
like
There's no game show called See or No.
there's got to be a game show called See or No where they're just like, do you want to put your head in your head in a bucket of like donkey shit? And it's like, See or No? And I'm like, see. Like, see. And I put my head in the donkey shit. And donkey shit, and I win like $10,000. Like,
Oh my god, this is so funny, dude.
That's got to be a real. That's got to be.
Let's change his expression. Oh, Snick. Yeah, Snick was the shit. Keenan and Kel. Are You Afraid of the Dark? All that crap. That shit was awesome.
Guess who did pay that bill? Guess who paid that $350,000? Because of the failure of the libertarian philosophy that churches will step in there, that people will donate, that friends and family, that rich politicians like Ron Paul maybe will step in and help out that estate. No. We all paid it. We all paid it either through our tax dollars that subsidized that hospital or through our insurance rates that made up for that payment. Somebody paid for it. All the commenters on the Ron Paulites on the commenting say, but the reason why it was $400,000 is because of government intrusion. Government makes it more expensive. Really? And how does that happen? Through Medicare, which actually creates a downward pressure on medical costs because its payments are less than those of the private insurance industry? It's regulations like you can't have fecal matter rubbed all on the walls of hospitals. Is that the problem?
That's got to be a real thing. And if it's not,
Government regulations, you can't have fecal matter.
that's got to be a real thing. And if it's not a show, and you have connects in any of your Spanish-speaking countries, pitch that idea. See or no.
Oh shit. See or no.
That's a fucking banger. I'm about to copyright that shit. Or I'm about to write to Telemundo to get on. To Telemundo to get on that shit.
It's too late.
Telemundo to get on that shit.
It's too
shit.
On all the instruments that are used to treat patients? Do you understand how deluded you people are? You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You might want to refrain. Sam, you might want to refrain from portraying Ron Paul so unfairly because a lot of libs support him, believe it or not. He in no way said let him die. But I'm sure you had to hype it for CNBC. There are Dems even holding their noses and registering Republicans so they can vote for him in the primary. Look, there are, like I said, there are Ron Paul ideas that I can get behind. Like pull out of Afghanistan and Iraq. Audit the Fed.
And the war on drugs.
And the war on drugs. But in this instance, and in terms of his philosophy that got him there, because obviously there are other philosophies that get us to the same conclusions, his philosophy is bunk. and it's dangerous. And it's just bunk. You detest other people's freedom, says Ron Paul advocate. What about my freedom? Why do I have to pay for Ron Paul's campaign manager for his bill that he couldn't pay? And what freedom do I have to change jobs if I have no health insurance? What freedom do we have if we could die and go broke and not be able to care for our families? What is that freedom? The freedom to die on the streets? That's not freedom.
The freedom to cross your fingers and hope a charity takes you in?
The freedom to be a serf? To be a charity case? To pray that the church will save me? Is that freedom? I guess I'm not free from the church in that instance, am I?
Right to Telemundo to get on that shit.
It's too late. You already told everybody.
Oh,
Somebody.
fuck. Oh, fuck. Someone's got to work for Telemundo. And if I see that shit on TV, two weeks. Someone fucking knows. Someone knows somebody that works at Telemundo. There's three. There's three. If you don't know someone, you know someone who knows someone that works at Telemundo.
Oh shit.
And that's a fact.
And that's a motherfucking fact.
There's three. If you don't know someone, you know someone who knows someone that works at Telemundo.
Oh shit.
And that's a.
Let's erase this.
And that's a fact.
That's.
What's that, guys? Let me get back to this.
That's not a. That's not a fact.
Ghost. Go subscribe to Corin's World because you probably haven't already, you fucks. You fucks.
Okay, let's see. Why is it so far away? Fucking auto recovery, I gotta take that shit off.
Fucks. Because you probably haven't already. Fuck. You haven't already, you fucks. Haven't already, you fucks. You fucks. 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 Oh, fucks. Oh, fucks. Already, fucks. You fucks. You fucks.
Okay. You found the Concord. Yeah, that was the most recent one, I think. The most recent one. All right. Let us watch this to completion. Let's see.
This guy's crying because he just won. I need to go on a game show, man. That'd be a fucking awesome game show.
Who thinks that?
I would be
I
awesome
need to
on
go
a
on a game show, man.
Like someone who listens has a cousin who's a light guy at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I could win at least $5,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Because those first couple questions is like.
I like how we've asked the audience like a few things, and there's a 0% chance that there's anything connection they have for something like that. Remember when I asked them to get me on the Augusta National, the master's course?
There's so many game shows.
There's not that many game shows. There's like
even if
what?
they get me on Tom and Dick's like cash grab on channel 789. Like there's
like
game shows
maximum
on
what?
every channel.
Maximum 10 game shows in the
No
world.
shot. Way more than that. There's mad game shows. There's people who live in Germany that there's fucking German game shows. So you got to times everything by
Yeah,
how
but
many
you can't
countries
speak
there are.
German, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point. They should have put me on the German game show. All right. I can maybe do some Spanish shit. If like I just say
do
like
some Spanish shit.
if it was a game show called like See or No and you just like say yes or no to whatever they ask you, like
There's no game show called See or No.
there's got to be a game show called See or No where they're just like, do you want to put your head in a bucket of like donkey shit? And it's like See or No, and I'm like See, and I put my head in the donkey shit and I win like $10,000. That's got to be a real thing. And if it's not a show, and you have connects in any of your Spanish-speaking countries, pitch that idea. See or no.
Oh shit. See or no.
That's a fucking banger. I'm about to copyright that shit. Or I'm about to write to Telemundo to get on that shit.
It's too late. You already told everybody.
I know. Fuck. Someone's got to work for Telemundo. And if I see that shit on TV in 2 weeks,
works for Telemundo. Listen.
someone fucking knows. Someone knows somebody that works at Telemundo. There's three. If you don't know someone, you know someone who knows someone that works at Telemundo.
Oh shit.
And that's a fact.
That's not a fact.
Go subscribe to Corin's World because you probably haven't already, you fucks. This guy's crying because he just won.
I like it.
I need to go on a game show, man.
I like it a lot. I think we have our final. Oh, we have to add if they have a new one up. Oh boy. Oh my god. I am a beat. Oh my god, the movie Cats got reviewed. I wonder how that movie did. Okay, we have to add in the audio. I think we can add. So this is 156 seconds so far. So far this animation is 120 plus another 30. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, Cats movie looks fucking. It's like a furry's heaven, paradise, a furry's paradise, is what that movie should be called. So if you had 17 seconds, so this would be like under, like roughly 3 minutes of, roughly 2.5 minutes to 45 minutes of animation. So it's like another short one. I always feel weird thinking that like all this work is gonna be just 2 minutes long. Like the final project is gonna be 2 minutes long. It's crazy. Oh my god. But I think next time we can get into animation, possibly. Let me see. Tiger Woods audio. So let me add this audio. I love this Tiger audio.
Of course.
Okay. I love this Tiger audio. This Tiger audio is so good. It's so funny. Let's see. We'll finalize the Tiger audio, and I think we'll end the stream there. I think we'll have everything set up so we can like start animation next time. So it's been damn hilarious. Thank you, appreciate it. I just wish like I know like some channels they like pump out like 10-minute animations. I'm like, damn son, that must have taken forever. Well, they do have a team. I'm literally a one-man team. So I asked my friend, he does some backgrounds. He's a pretty good artist. But I asked him like, can you do some backgrounds for me for the next one or for some other project I had in mind? Corin tweeted that there'll be a time going for today, but no vid yet. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, apparently the Corin gives me another shout out there, or maybe he talks shit about me again. I don't know. So be on the lookout for that new one. But I asked him like, oh, can you do some backgrounds for me? And like, I'll pay you and whatever. I just need this background colored, and it was a very intricate, like very complex background. But I was just like, oh, if I spend time on this, it's gonna take so long, and all I want to do is animate and shit. And he's like, oh yeah, I can sketch it, but I don't know about coloring. I don't really do that. I'm like, really? Fuck. Like, I'll pay you. I don't care. Like, so I have to do it myself now. It's kind of a pain, but it's just I try not to be too complex with the backgrounds because I want to do what I like best. So let's see what this audio.
Of course.
Tiger Woods. I love golf. I'm a golfer. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Golf.
There's so many
golf.
Golf
show.
Hold on.
Is try playing
that
it.
many game
He won
shows.
20.
Hold on. Oops. The audio kind of transitions a little bit. It's a little different.
Tiger Woods. I love golf. I'm a golfer. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Golf. Golf is try playing it. He won 25% of the tournaments he played in. In his prime, he obliterated fields. God on the course. His talent, it was unmatched.
Oh my god, it's funny. Okay, so I think we want to add more tigers and golf in between. Let's see what we can do. Let me see.
Tiger Woods. I love golf. I'm a golfer.
I love golf. I'm a golfer. I love that line. In like no context. There's like zero context behind it, but it's just so fucking funny.
Tiger Woods. Woods. Tiger Woods. I love golf. Tiger Woods. I love golf. I'm a golfer. Tiger Woods. Golfer. Tiger Woods. Tiger.
Tiger.
Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Golf.
I think I should end it at the golf is
try playing it.
I think I should do that.
He won 25.
I don't think I need the explanations. What do you guys think? I think I can end it at the golf. Golf is try playing it. And then he looks over and like Corin's sleeping, and then like it'll zoom out to Corin and continue. I don't think I need this stuff. What do you guys think?
5% of the tournaments he played in. In his prime, he obliterated fields. God on the course.
Maybe God on the course.
His talent, it was unmatched. God.
Right? I think so. I should probably have God on the course. I don't know. In between the tiger, have like God on the course, and then tiger, and then golf is try playing it. I think that's super good.
Fields. God.
Holy shit.
God on the course.
Let's see.
His talent.
Yeah, I don't think.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't think we need that. Let's see. Where can we add God on the course?
Tiger Woods. I love golf. I'm a golfer. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods golf.
I think right here.
Tiger Woods golf. Golf is try playing it.
I don't know what it is.
He won 25.
Okay, hold on.
Try playing it.
Let's see. 925, I think it was. Yeah. So like here.
Tiger Woods. Tiger.
God.
Tiger Woods. Tiger. God on the course. Tiger Woods golf. Golf is.
Oh shit.
Golf is try playing it. Try playing it.
I think right here. I think that'll be the end. Okay. So this is it. What do you guys think about it? Let me save this. Let's see.
Tiger Woods. I love golf. I'm a golfer. Tiger Woods. Tiger. God on the course. Tiger Woods golf. Golf is try playing it.
I think I like that. I don't think we need explanation. I think keep it simplistic. So now I gotta move all this shit. The audio does sound a little different, but I think that's okay.
Tiger. God. Tiger. God on the Tiger. God on the course.
There's
Tiger
so many
Woods
game
golf.
shows.
There's not
Golf
that
is,
many games.
Is try playing it.
Okay, I think I like that. It does sound a little off. The audio kind of changes.
On the Augusta National, the Masters course.
Tiger Woods.
We can always change that though.
I love golf. I'm a golfer. Tiger Woods. Tiger. God on the course.
There's
Tiger
so many
Woods
game
golf.
shows.
There's not
Golf
that
is
many game
try
shows.
playing it.
There's like
Even if-
Okay. I think we have our storyboard, guys. I think we can end it on that note for tonight. Whew, that was fun. Shit. Tomorrow is Thursday. Okay, I think we'll start animating tomorrow. Or maybe we'll finish. Actually, I need to finish the Telemundo desk view. And the Telemundo employee. We need to still do that stuff. You see what I mean? There's always something to like get in the way of me just animating. I just want to fucking animate. I'm fine with like creating a character. I'll create a Telemundo employee. I'm fine with that, but fuck, I just want to get to it. But we still have some elements we have to make. I wish I had someone to do backgrounds. Fuck. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you guys for hanging out. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you mañana. Have a good night. Murdoch, have a good morning if you're still here. See you guys. Have a good one. Peace.